Solo travel safety tips. Yo, what's up everybody? It's your name. And listen up because we're about to get real adventurous, that is. Today we're diving into the world of solo travel, a journey that promises not just breathtaking views and unforgettable experiences, but also a deeper connection with yourself. Whether you're a seasoned traveler or someone who's just starting to dip their toes into the vast ocean of solo adventures, this video is for you. Traveling solo is hands down one of the most exhilarating, life-changing experiences you can have. Imagine waking up in a new city with the whole day ahead of you to explore at your own pace, no compromises, no waiting for others, just you and the world, but with great freedom comes great responsibility. It's not just about the thrill, it's about making sure you come back with stories to tell, not regrets. But keeping it real, safety's gotta be your #1 priority. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement and forget the basics, but trust me, a little preparation goes a long way. From securing your belongings to being aware of your surroundings, these small steps can make a huge difference. And hey, it's not about being paranoid, it's about being prepared. We're not talking about letting fear hold you back, we're talking about smart, savvy travel that lets you soak in every single second. Picture yourself wandering through a bustling market, the vibrant colors and tantalizing smells all around you. You want to be present, to enjoy every moment, and that means knowing you're safe and sound. It's about striking that perfect balance between adventure and caution. So, in this video, I'm dropping all the essential tips and tricks to make sure your solo adventure is as safe as it is epic. We'll cover everything from pre-trip planning to on-the-go strategies, how to choose the right accommodation, what to pack, how to stay connected with loved ones, and even how to make friends on the road. It's all about equipping you with the knowledge and confidence to take on the world solo. We're talking practical advice you can actually use, whether you're trekking through the Amazon or exploring bustling cities. No fluff, just real actionable tips that will make your journey smoother and safer. From navigating public transport to finding the best local spots, I've got you covered. And remember, every great adventure starts with a single step, so let's make sure yours is in the right direction. So buckle up, hit that subscribe button, and let's get this adventure started. Whether you're planning your first solo trip or your 10th, there's always something new to learn. So stay tuned, stay safe, and let's make some incredible memories together. Adventure awaits, and it's calling your name. Let's go. Alright, first things first, knowledge is power. When it comes to travel, this couldn't be more true. The more you know about your destination, the more enriching and safe your experience will be. Before you even think about packing your bags, you've got to research the heck out of your destination. This means diving into the history, geography, and culture of the place. Understanding the background of where you're going can give you a deeper appreciation of what you see and experience. I'm talking deep dive into local customs. Every place has its own set of traditions and social norms. Knowing these can help you avoid any unintentional faux pas. For instance, in some cultures, it's considered rude to show the soles of your feet, while in others, tipping might be seen as an insult. What's cool here might be a major no-go somewhere else. It's essential to be aware of these differences, to show respect and avoid any awkward or even dangerous situations. For example, certain hand gestures that are harmless in one country might be offensive in another. Respect the culture, blend in, stay safe. Next up, laws. Every country has its own set of rules and regulations, and it's crucial to be aware of them. Ignorance of the law is not an excuse, and breaking them can lead to serious consequences. Every country has them, and trust me, you don't want to learn the hard way. Some laws might seem strange or overly strict compared to what you're used to, but they are enforced nonetheless. For instance, chewing gum in Singapore can get you fined, and jaywalking in some cities can lead to hefty penalties. Brush up on the basics, especially anything related to visas, alcohol, or public behavior. Visa requirements can vary greatly, and not having the right documentation can ruin your trip before it even starts. Similarly, alcohol laws can be very different. In some places, drinking in public is a big no-no, and while you're at it, scope out any areas that might be sketchy after dark. Safety should always be a priority. Researching crime rates and understanding which neighborhoods to avoid can help you stay out of trouble. Look, I'm all for adventure, but some risks just aren't worth it. It's one thing to explore off-the-beaten-path locations, but it's another to put yourself in harm's way. Always have a plan and know your surroundings. Stick to well-lit, populated areas, especially when you're solo. It's always better to be safe than sorry. Trust your instincts, and if something doesn't feel right, it probably isn't. Happy travels. Listen, I get it. Solo travel is all about freedom and independence, but that doesn't mean you got to go off the grid completely. Before you jet off, share your itinerary with someone you trust back home, family, friend, whoever. Just make sure someone knows where you're supposed to be and when. And here's the key: check in regularly. A quick text, a voice message, even a blurry selfie with a landmark. Anything to let your people know you're safe and sound. Technology is your friend here, people. Download a location sharing app. Use those Find My Friends features. Whatever works for you. Trust me, it's better to be safe than sorry. All right, let's talk valuables. Because nobody wants to be that person freaking out about lost passports or stolen cash. First up, ditch the bulky wallet and invest in a good money belt or hidden pouch. Keep your cash, cards, and passport tucked away safely under your clothes, out of sight, out of mind. Next, anti-theft bags are your new best friend. We're talking slash-proof straps, lockable zippers, the works. Makes it way harder for those opportunistic thieves to ruin your trip, and for the love of travel, don't flash your cash around. Only carry what you need for the day and leave the rest locked up in your accommodations safe. Okay, this one's huge. Your intuition is your secret weapon when you're traveling solo. If something feels off, if a situation or a person gives you bad vibes, trust your gut. It doesn't matter if it seems silly or you're worried about being rude. Your safety is way more important than anyone's opinion. Remove yourself from the situation, find a public place, and don't hesitate to ask for help. Remember, you're not obligated to stay anywhere or talk to anyone you don't feel comfortable with. Trust those instincts, they're usually right. Look, even the most seasoned travelers run into hiccups. Whether it's a delayed flight, lost luggage, or an unexpected change in plans, travel can be unpredictable. But don't let that deter you from exploring the world. Instead, be prepared for anything that comes your way. That's why having a backup plan is crucial. Before you even leave home, spend some time planning for the unexpected. Research your destination thoroughly and make sure you have all the necessary information at your fingertips. This includes knowing the local customs, understanding the transportation system, and being aware of any potential risks or hazards. First things first, know the location of your country's embassy or consulate in your destination. This is your lifeline in case of serious trouble. Embassies and consulates can provide assistance with a range of issues, from lost passports to legal troubles. They can also offer support in the event of a natural disaster or political unrest. They're your go-to for lost passports, legal issues, or any major emergencies. Make sure you have their contact information handy and don't hesitate to reach out if you need help. The staff at the embassy or consulate are there to assist you, and they can provide valuable guidance and support. Write down the address and phone number and keep a copy separate from your actual documents. It's a good idea to have this information in multiple places, such as in your wallet, in your luggage, and even in your phone. That way, if you lose one copy, you'll still have access to the information you need. Speaking of documents, make photocopies of everything important: passport, visa, tickets, itinerary, and store them online or in a separate bag. This can save you a lot of hassle if your documents are lost or stolen. Having digital copies stored in the cloud means you can access them from anywhere, even if you don't have your physical copies with you. That way, if you lose the originals, you've got backup. It's also a good idea to leave a copy of your important documents with a trusted friend or family member back home. They can help you out in a pinch by sending you the information you need. And finally, have a list of emergency contacts. This should include not only your family and friends, but also local emergency services, your country's embassy or consulate, and any other important contacts you might need. Make sure this list is easily accessible, both in your phone and in a written format. Program them into your phone and write them down somewhere accessible. In an emergency, you don't want to waste precious time searching for contact information. Having everything organized and readily available can make a huge difference in a stressful situation. Because in a pinch, you don't want to be scrambling for numbers. Being prepared can turn a potential disaster into a minor inconvenience. So, Take the time to plan ahead, and you'll be ready for anything that comes your way. Safe travels. So there you have it, my ultimate guide to staying safe while you conquer the world solo. Remember, these tips aren't about holding you back. They're about empowering you to embrace every single moment of your adventure. Traveling solo can be one of the most rewarding experiences of your life. It pushes you outside your comfort zone, helps you discover who you are, and creates memories that will last a lifetime. Stay safe, stay smart, and enjoy every second of it. And hey, if you found these tips helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more travel inspiration and advice. Until next time, keep exploring.